This is day 8 of traveling 1,000 kilometers around Taiwan. Today we're going from Kaohsiung all the way to Taichung. It's going to be 87 kilometers. Let's go. So yesterday was a rest day and we're halfway through the trip. We're over 500 kilometers out of 1,000 and today we're gonna finish the west. So one thing I've heard consistently online was the west side is not as good as the east side of biking in Taiwan. And I'm sort of curious to see in what way that's true because honestly, I had a pretty great time on the west. Yeah, there's quite a bit of industrial parks, but if you take the alternate routes, it's really not too bad. So we leave Kaohsiung City and we start heading down toward Taichung. And I'm already starting to miss having a biking partner until... Alright, we're 30 kilometers into the day. I ran into another biker. and he's just doing the whole west coast and then going up with the train. Not a lot to see, it's more just industrial parks. Luckily the sun isn't too crazy, so it feels really nice. Anyway, let's keep going. So I ran into Kwan here from Singapore and he's actually just doing the west coast on this pretty sweet looking bike. And you know what, time flies when you have someone to talk to on the road. We talked about like history, economics, whatever. But as we make our way farther south, I'm actually excited for a little bit of a change of scenery. The constant farms and industrial parks are starting to get a little bit boring, but I mean, honestly, it took 500 kilometers to get to that. That's fine. If this was an eyesore on day 1, this probably would have been a hell of a trip. But before you know it, boom, the ocean. Now it feels like we're in like a totally different environment, just out of nowhere. Though it's pretty interesting, the southwest side of Taiwan looks pretty abandoned in a lot of ways. Maybe it's like the hurricanes that destroyed these hotels and stations and stuff, but it has sort of like an eeriness to it. Well, before you know it, my ass is hurting, but we arrive in Taichung. Kwan and I part ways, because this is the end of the road for him. I look for my hostel in this little town, grab a little bit of food, but I'm not quite ready to call it, so I head out to the port, look at this cool art installation, try to get some cool last minute shots, even find this graveyard, a giant snake, just kind of explore the seaside, a little bit quiet town. Also surprisingly safe. The hostel we went to has no locked doors to the rooms or the hotel itself. You just slide it open. You could tell it's a real small town here. The owners of this place is also really, really lovely. Highly recommend coming here. And yeah, at this point of the trip, I'm feeling super grateful for everybody I've run into and how far I've come. I mean, look, there's other people cycling down here too. This is like a massive group. So if you're thinking of doing a trip like this, do it with a group, do it solo, it doesn't matter. There's so many ways to cycle Taiwan. Well, that's it for day 8 and we're done with the west coast. Tomorrow, we're gonna head to the east and start making our way back up to Taipei. Damn, can't believe it, halfway. Alrighty, see you tomorrow.